Opening day in the NBA. Thanks, everyone, for joining us here in the start of a new season. Our game tonight featuring the Chicago Bulls as they go up against the Utah Jazz. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Coach Mike Fratello. On our sideline, David Aldridge. Mike, nothing quite like opening day in the NBA. A lot of optimism to go around as teams dream all season of winning it all.
Yeah, it's the hope that kills you, though. But half of the fun is finding out how great your team is along the way.
And, yes, it's good.
I think Jordan could do this all day long. I mean, the mid-range area is a very comfortable area for him.
Paxson against Stockton. Pass to Edwards. Over Pippen. That's short off the rim.
Got a decent look at it, but sometimes the shot just doesn't go down.
Jordan passes to Paxson. Michael Jordan on the wing. Back to Paxson. Pocket 6. Brand sets a screen for Jordan. And stolen by Malone. Outside Edwards. Stockton outside. Over Jordan. It's hauled in by the Bulls and stolen by Stockton. And the jam by Karl Malone.
This is how ferocious Malone is. When he gets this kind of positioning, he's looking for the throwdown.
All right, with a screen on Malone. And Jordan gets it to go. Jordan's got his second bucket of the game to go.
He saw his opportunity and went right into attack mode. He'll take those mid-range openings whenever they're presented.
And to see him doing it at the start of the game is very encouraging for his team.
Stockton, no good. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
I caught up with Coach Phil Jackson. I talked to Coach about Karl Malone and how he wants his team to guard him. He said it's not going to be easy trying to slow him down. I told our guys to make sure to crowd his space, make him feel us. We can't let him get into a rhythm offensively. Let's see if they're able to at least make him a little uncomfortable. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks so much, David. Now here's Stockton, following the miss by Michael Jordan. Malone finds Edwards. Nice D from Pippen. Jordan passes to Pippen. Jordan drives in. Eaton grabs the miss. Utah trailing here. And here's Malone. A shot off that time. Some solid defense from Grant. Jordan looking it over. Pass to Pippen. Back to Jordan. 5 on the clock. Takes the elbow jumper and drains it. Jordan's got 6.
And Jordan's jumper, simply wet. Love watching him rise up and knock it down.
Stockton outside. Down low, Malone. And the jam by Karl Malone.
Get this man the ball anywhere near the rim. He knows what to do.
And here's Jordan. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Into the lane. And the dunk by Grant.
With the defense keen on Jordan, he makes the smart play, getting the ball to his teammate.
Jazz trail by 4. Stockton outside. Pass to Malone. The rebound by Cartwright. The Bulls have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. It's Jordan on the wing. Guarded by Malone. Cartwright with a screen on Malone. Shot clock at 5. And Jordan gets it to go.
You know, because Jordan is so spectacular, sometimes his strong fundamentals are overlooked. And he keeps it simple. Why get fancy when the pick and roll works like that?
And the timeout taken by Jerry Sloan. He's ready to talk things through with them. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Here's Murdoch. He's covered by Armstrong. Pass to Bailey. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
In the paint, it's hard to stop Bailey. His shots are right there waiting for him.
Armstrong with it. Here's Purdue, and slam dunk by Purdue.
Take a look at the levitation. Just hanging, suspended in the air.
Gosh, it's fun to watch, and that's how he's able to slam it down with such ease.
He makes it look easy, but trust me, it's not that easy.
And finished off by Bailey.
Dropping that hammer down, Bailey holds nothing back on that punch.
John Stockton, he's checked in for Utah. The Jazz shooting their first foul shot of the night. There's 49 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here is Armstrong. Hobson passes to King. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Putting his size to good use. King sets the pick and then rolls out into scoring position.
Jazz trail by 5. Here's Murdoch. Nothing on the board. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Brown with the screen on Armstrong. Here's Murdoch. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. Here's Hobson. It's stolen by Bailey. Michael Jordan getting it done for Chicago. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Back to the action in just a minute. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
They've been in rhythm from the in-between area, just keeping things simple and taking what the D gives them.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
First team foul.
Pippen feeling it out a bit. To the inside, Purdue, and slam dunk by Purdue.
Great job of Pippen utilizing what the defense gave him and making the quality pass.
Jazz trail by 7. Stockton outside. Pass to Bailey. The rebound by Purdue.
I thought he had that one. I think he did too.
And Brown throws it down hard.
And what a crazy swing that whole play was. The steal and then the slam.
Clarkie read that perfectly and makes a huge play.
Big time.
And you could feel the whole game shift with that sequence. What a game changer.
Chicago with the ball, following the bucket by the Jazz. Count it, good. Pippen's got the lead up to 7 now for Chicago.
And you see how little room Pippen needs to score. The pick and roll was an excellent setup for him.
Here's Murdoch. He's covered by Armstrong. Pass to Bailey. And finished off by Bailey.
A nice sense of when to move the ball and get the assist.
So Phil Jackson's decided to take a timeout here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Some changes for Chicago. Grant, he's checked in for Purdue. Livingston comes in for King. And it's Jordan in for Hobson. Jordan with it. Picked up by Brown. And the dunk by Grant.
Hey, just putting in the work. Doing the job. Grant does this every night. Rarely takes a game off in terms of his effort and tenacity.
Now here's Stockton. scoreless thus far. Yes, that goes in.
Poorly executed screen, however, they prevail. Credit the shooter for overcoming the aggressive defense.
Armstrong dishes to Jordan. Shoots over Malone. It's Chicago with another bucket.
There's not a place on the floor where Jordan can't hurt you. Efficient is what he is.
Malone against Jordan. Malone kicks to Stockton. Pass to Malone. Basket is good. The assist from Stockton. Stockton's got 4 assists in the game.
I think this is where you get the ball to Malone. Feed the big man and let him get busy.
Now, here's Jordan. 10 points for him. Now Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
Passing out of the pick and roll, clever move.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Here's Malone. P.J. Armstrong comes up with the rebound. Stockton against Jordan. And the last few years, 2 exhibition games played in Toronto. And Commissioner Stern, Mike, called it a safe step to expand there. When does it happen?
The wheels are in motion. Great attendance at both of those exhibition games. A tremendous appetite for NBA basketball in the Great North.
Pass to Livingston. Jordan outside. Grant sets a screen for Jordan. Close range, Michael Jordan.
And once Jordan gets rolling, you're done. Because he's relentless in how he continues to attack.
And the timeout taken by Jerry Sloan. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Some changes for Chicago. Bill Cartwright, he's checked in for Livingston. Hobson comes in for Pippen. And it's Paxson in for Armstrong. At the top of the key, Malone. Malone against Paxson. Outside, Malone. Clock at 4. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Bailey misses. The Bulls leading by 9. Jordan's shot is off. On the wing, Malone. He's covered by Grant. And Eaton gets it to go.
Inside, Eaton can be merciless, playing over the defense and finding point-blank shots.
Jordan, the pass to Paxson. Edwards against Jordan. The putback. Here's Cartwright, and it's blocked.
And this is what Eaton does best. Such a forceful shot blocker.
And finished off by Bailey.
Monster flush that time from the big man.
And so Jordan will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And the dunk by Grant.
Tell you what, if they're going to try to get back and even the score in this one, playing soft defense like that is not the recipe.
Oh, I agree. Yeah, there was a serious lack of rim protection on that play for sure.
And for a coach, there's nothing more maddening than allowing wide open looks at the rim.
The Bulls leading by 7. It's rebounded by Malone. Malone right side. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so that brings the first half to a close. Rolls ahead, leading by 7. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Michael Jordan really making a difference here.
They've leaned on him throughout the first half.
And he's rewarded that trust they have in him, putting up an impressive total.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Stockton down low. Guarded by Paxson. Stockton passes to Malone. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
That's an excellent move inside, keeping pace here.
Outside Jordan. Back to Pippen. Pass to Jordan. Picked by Cartwright. The 19-foot shot. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
When Cartwright is on the floor, you have to be aware of him on the offensive boards. Bill's looking for offensive rebounds.
Stockton against Paxson. Left side, Edwards. Here's Malone. That's in, coming off the assist from Edwards. Malone's got 4 points this quarter.
Making it look easy right now. When Malone catches fire, he's hard to put out.
Here's Jordan. Wide open shot is on the money. And the Bulls lead by 7.
You see why they lean on him night in and night out.
Stockton against Paxson. Malone a screen on Paxson. Stockton and Grant sends it back.
Great defense from the big man there. Grant positioning himself perfectly to get the block.
Jordan with the ball. Picked up by Stockton.
Saw that play developing and hit him in stride towards the cup.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Stockton looking around. Pass to Malone. Over Grant. Malone, no what? The Bulls leading by 9. Jordan the pass to Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
And hopefully that one-handed dunk gets him going.
I think that's why he went for it. These guys need a boost, don't they?
Yep.
Especially in a game this close. No question.
And the timeout taken by Jerry Sloan. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Jazz trail by 11. Stockton outside. Pass to Malone. 6 to shoot. And the shot goes in.
So sweet a release on Malone's jumper there. A flick of the wrist is all it is.
Pippen outside. Over Edwards. And it's Pippen missing. Jazz have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Stockton with it. Now guarded by Jordan. It's Edwards on the wing. Still yet to score. Here's Malone. Rebound by the Bulls. Grant's got 4 rebounds in this game. Jordan passes to Paxson. Now Grant. Pass to Jordan. Cartwright with a screen on Stockton. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. They get John Stockton.
And Jordan's shot fake is incredibly effective, which is why defenders fall for it so often.
And so the timeout by Phil Jackson here. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. So for the Bulls, Kings checked in for Cartwright, and B.J. Armstrong has subbed in for John Paxson. The first one falls. And as we know, Clark, it used to be that the NBA draft went for 10 rounds. A couple years ago, it was shortened to 2 rounds. Did you like that change?
Yeah, I do, Kevin. I mean, you think about it. Not many of those later round picks really had a chance to make it on an NBA roster. 2 is plenty. When you factor in the number of teams, that's between 55 and 60 draft choices. And for those undrafted players, I think it gives them an opportunity now to look at the landscape and see where their best chance to make a roster might be instead of having their rights held by a specific team.
Now here's Malone. Fires from 18. It's all in by the Bulls. They host the 76ers after this game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Jordan kicks to Pippen. Screened by Grant. Takes a shot at the elbow, and it's Pippen missing. Jazz trail by 11. Malone dishes to Stockton. A minute 50 left in the third. Here's Malone. That's good, and a nice assist from Stockton. Malone's got 6 in the quarter.
Malone just so hard to stop inside. Despite contact and good coverage, he blasts right through it.
Here's the screen. A drive by Jordan. King. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
I like the way he's done a good job working that ball around tonight, getting it moving, wanting to get other guys going.
This demonstrates leadership on his end, willing to give it up in an effort to make his guys better.
And the timeout taken by Jerry Sloan. The coach needs a moment to talk things over. There's 1:26 left in the third quarter. Here's Murdoch. He's covered by Armstrong. Here's Malone. And it's King with the rebound. Chicago leading by 11. Outside, Jordan. Pass to Armstrong. Jordan outside. Grant sets a screen for Jordan. He sticks that one in from 20 feet away. Jordan's got the lead up to 13 now for the Bulls.
You know, I think they've got to show a little more anticipation dealing with these screens because right now they're just laying on them and getting stuck.
Look, you have to go over the top or duck under. Right now, they're seemingly trying to go through the screen.
Here's Jordan following the bucket by the Jazz. Screen by Grant. Jordan with the ball. Picked up by Brown. And the foul called on Michael Jordan. That is his first foul of the game. Chicago making some changes. Bill Purdue's checked in for Grant. Hobson comes in for Pippen. And Hodges subbed in for Jordan. Here's Murdoch. No scoring in this one. To the right side. Here's Bailey. It's hauled in by Hodges. Chicago leading by 11. Out to the wing. Pass to King. Right wing. Here's Hobson. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Chicago holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we'll be back with you shortly. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Here's Armstrong. It's Pippen on the wing. Off target on the 15-footer. Jazz trail by 11. Pass to Benoit. Here's Brown. Takes it off the glass.
Close range, high percentage looks will never go out of style. That's just strong, fundamental basketball.
Armstrong passes to Hobson. Outside Pippen. Now Purdue. Now Pippen. The jump hook. The rebound by Benoit. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Stockton outside. Yep, right through the net. Stockton's got his first points in this one.
From mid-range now, Stockton can light it up. He'll take those shots anytime he can.
Here's Pippen. Kick out to King. Pass to Hobson. To the middle. Here's Purdue. And good off the lead pass that time.
And Purdue is so assertive inside. Even with contact, he finds ways to score.
And the timeout taken by Jerry Sloan. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And the Bulls will go for a different look here. Grant, he's checked in for Purdue. Livingston comes in for King. Jordan's checked in for Hobson. And Hodges subbed in for B.J. Armstrong. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Guys, during that last break, I heard what Jerry Sloan talked to his team about. Now, he asked the defense to lock it down inside. He said, let's get physical. I don't want them to think we're soft in there. No more easy shots in the paint. So that's what the defense is set to do. Guys?
Thank you, David. The Bulls leading by 9. Outside, Jordan. Screen by Grant. High post shot. Oh, Jordan with the defender in his face.
And defensively, you have to be frustrated there. In position to contest the shot, but MJ's just too good.
Top of the key, Bailey. Malone looking around. Malone left side.
One of the most powerful players in the game. Karl Malone also has great touch. A sharp jumper. That package makes him a scoring machine.
Shooting for Utah.
And the second free throw, good. Here's Pippen. Outside Jordan. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. And it's Grant that time on the assist from Michael Jordan. And the Bulls lead by 12.
Grant rising with confidence off the catch and shoot. And his jump shooting is probably the most overlooked part of his game.
Now Edwards, wide open look. And that one is good.
Rising up, firing with confidence.
John Stockton.
13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Outside Jordan. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. 6 on the shot clock. Can't get it. Jazz trail by 10. Stockton outside. Layup, no good.
Incredible effort defensively. No easy buckets.
Stockton against Hodges. Grant with a screen on Malone. Michael Jordan. Jumper is off. And here's Malone. He'll bring it up for Utah. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points.
Saw his chance to strike and just leapt off the floor. Wow.
So Phil Jackson's decided to take a timeout here. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Cartwright's checked in for Chicago. Paxson comes in for Hodges.
John Paxson.
1:31 left here in the fourth quarter. Now Grant. Up again.
Such a physical player. Jordan seems to embrace getting contact on the way up.
Boy, that's a high IQ play on defense there.
That's a spot where you want to foul. Send the message.
It's the first that will put them up by 9. And both free throws good for Jordan.
You know, the separator with Jordan from other guys is his drive. That's obvious in my mind. He wants to win more than most anybody else out there on the floor.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. They get John Stockton.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Jordan. Jazz trail by 12.
A really solid victory for them here tonight. They kept things simple, took what the defense gave them, and grabbed the win for the Bulls.
And they really crashed the boards tonight, Mike, something I know you always stress.
Both teams are solid at rebounding, but they found a way to get the edge in this one.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Michael.
Fantastic job playmaking by him tonight. Setting up others. A team-first approach.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
was just a bit out of position on the screen. He tried to make up for it, but he got caught.
Always a tricky play to call, but the refs were right on it.
Crowder a screen on Paxson. Here's Bailey. Lets it go from 14. It's off.
He has literally controlled the defensive glass all night,
Limiting those second chance opportunities.
Pick by Cartwright. Jordan! And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. Fueled by the energy in this arena, they were able, Clark, to take control of this one.
Yep, you always want to show out in front of the home crowd, and they did not disappoint.
And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For our terrific reporter, David Aldridge, along with Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello, I'm Kevin Harlan, saying thank you for tuning in tonight. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.